your notes of what you're learning. Here, welcome, stockmarketfunding.com. Pro traders in the Pro Trading School are live in action. They were given bids at one time. The topic that they're learning in this school is how to get an option at a wholesale price versus public price. And understanding that when you break a support level, understanding if you're in a 3-minute sell signal, understanding that the RSI has crossed over the black line, understanding that the equity right here, the level 2, we hit 530.70, so we are still in that 3-minute sell signal, and we kept our bids out at our new entries are $3.40, and how an option price doesn't move that much, and they can drop the bid over there, and getting that wholesale entry when you get hit is you're going to sell it back to the public. And learning how to interpretate the low volume, because when you got low volume, that means that the option won't move a lot on any equity. And that's what I have to say about this tape. And basically, your entries are at $3.40, which means that you're accommodating the risk. You're working with the fact that the market is weak, as we talked about accommodating risk and the relevancy of momentum. Weak momentum eventually will come down and hit support, and eventually the contract will put a low, and eventually you'll buy it, and then when it does bounce later, then you will sell it back to the public. And I'll just keep this tape very short and sweet of using the 3-minute chart, how to accommodate risk, what the opening bell was, what the pre-market futures were doing, and these are the kinds of things that I need to see progress, so I know that your wonderful minds are becoming one group, powerful mind in one. And this is the way that it's done at Stock Market Funding, and will be done. So that way, if anyone is lacking a misunderstanding, is that as the powerful group of people together that you are, you will see, you can comment back and forth with people. www.dailystockcharts.com is the very tool that SMF has set up for you. Whether you're in a free 5-day trial, when you sign in, say, I'm in a free 5-day trial, and this is what I've been learning during the week, or I need to learn more of. And low volume, anything can happen on the opening bell. And 390 is the low. I change it from 370. I'm going to see when the stock puts in the low. I'm still in a 3-minute sell signal. I must bottom out here before I start buying over here. Welcome to StockMarketFunding.com. Call us today or visit us at StockMarketFunding.com or DailyStockCharts.com. I'm broadcasting live on the other system. Here, we had dropped our bids. Originally, we had a 370. At 370 by 4, I got a 30-cent penny bid and ask. I am the market maker. The SMF Pro Trader has got a 340 to the hip to get hit and get snipped and sell it back to the public. Understanding the wholesale bid, I got a 370 by a 40. I got 30 pennies wide. And here we are. Google sitting on a support level on a 3-minute chart as it broke. And here we go. I got a 370 by 4. I got a 370. I got a 360. I got a 360 below the floor. Yesterday, we bounced $2 off that 360 bid on yesterday. Right now, we're going to get that professional entry. It's called the SMF Pro Trader Wholesale Bid. We got a 370 by 4. The public was barreling in. We had to close at 520 on the contract. We got bids over here on the other one at $1.30. I gave bids on the 550 call. That's the 540 call. We got professional wholesale bids. I'm at a 360 by 390. We are at the 340. I got a 350. I got a 350. I got a 350 by 380. SMF Pro Traders down at the bell, down at the bar, down at the handle at a 340, 340 below. I got a 350. I'm 30 pennies wide between the bid and ask. I'm $1.40. I'm $1.40. I'm $1.40 by $1.60, 20 pennies wide. Oh my goodness, we're trying to get hit on that 550 call at the wholesale bid here, and I'm going to have a stop loss on that 130. Do not let it close below 110. So the 130 is down below there. That's the 550 call. Let me get back. I'm to 545, 40. I got a 350 by 380. I'm 30 pennies wide. These orders were given out before the market on the 340 entry. It's called Master the Wholesale Entry. It's called mastering the 3-minute chart to get that wholesale entry by accommodating a risk. And there's that 360. Yesterday we hit 360 and we bounced $2, but today's another day. There's a 360 line with the 20 pennies wide. Here is the 550 call. I'm going to pause the tape. I got a 360 by 380. I got a floor below the market maker on the left side with the 350 line below the 360. Let's see if they disappear and how to get that option trade. Talk to me now. Okay, I got the SMF Pro Trader. I got the SMF Pro Trader. We just seen a 340. I got a 360 by a 390. Never buy the ask, because then you're not wholesale. I got a 45, I got a 55, on the 550, I got a 45 by 55 pennies, I got a 15 cent. I got a 50 line, 40 pennies is where the market maker, the SMF Pro Trader, option trader, is below these bids. The 30 pennies wide between the bid and the ask. Got to get someone to throw up. Go. We put a bottom in. We put a bottom in the contract at 360. I had some traders, senior traders, are buying a lot more contracts. I picked a couple up at 360. Now, some of the new people here, if you want to buy a couple of contracts at 360, go for it. You can always buy some more at the 340 or maybe even the 310. We have a turn on the 3-minute chart. The RSI is turning up. This MACD is turning up. And Google is consolidating the opening low, but then Google's consolidating very, very light volume. And you're not going to get the wholesale entry. You can only get it. Google's down $4 on the open. Now, say it like that. I got a 360 by 380. I got a line. I got a line at 350. I got a line. I got a line. Okay, I got a couple people getting hit there. Now, hey, I was right to the penny yesterday. If you want to take a couple of contracts, buy a couple here. As we set up the consolidation. You don't have to buy 5, so you buy a couple here. And then you got a 360 by a 370. It's only a 10 penny. You got it. There's the 40 below the handle. There's the 60 by 70. Oh, bye. Here you go. Here, you could have bought the ask at 370. Here it is. I got 90. I got 90. I got 90. I'm putting a turn on a 3-minute, and I gave people, 60 by 90, 60 by 90. The bid is 60 with the floor on the bid, 90 off the offer on the option. And when it narrowed, we had people buy it. Yes, we did. We did have some people buy it because yesterday when we were doing this and getting a wholesale entry, you can scale in down here. You're not paying $4.80 or $4.50. If they tighten it up and someone jumps over there and it's 10 cents, okay, we're putting the bottom in on the 3-minute. I got a 60 by, I got a 90, I got a 60. Up to 60 leaves, and the 60 ends up over here, or the 70. Here's how you buy it. Let me show people how to work their level 2. Da 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 da. Da da da. This is how you do it. 60 by 90. If 70 goes there, you click on it, it'll pop in there, and you hit buy. Make sure you got your volume, though, at a couple of contracts, because I'm turning the 10-minute period moving average is starting to come up behind the stock, and I got 30 pennies wide. I got people getting entry. Somebody just got hit. 2 contracts. Who got hit? Those 2 contracts at 360. Who got hit? 60 by 90. That means you bought 30 pennies below the ask. You just saved yourself money by getting hit at 60. You didn't pay the ask. Da 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 da. When Brian Plain put 70 pennies there, it was lined at 60. Not only did they follow it, now somebody jumped in there at 80. And if anybody in this pro trading school, you got to understand that buying down there, shame on you. I got people hit down there. They didn't buy everything. I didn't buy 100 contracts. No, I did not, but I bought a little bit. Okay? Well, the thing about it is, it was down there, and the bid is lining higher. And we are going higher in Google. And we have turned, and if I get a 3-minute buy signal, ha-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, ha-da-dee-da-dee-da, ha-da-dee-da-dee-da. And that's the thing about taking a small entry. You got a cost basis on the wholesale entry. Nobody can buy it like that, and we recorded it. And, look, there's 1,000 contracts traded. And I can show you here in the level 2 where I started getting people hit at 70 and 60 pennies. on the low of the day. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now you're going up. That's the advantage of getting that trade. Now, people here in that free trial, if you got that entry, I want to know it.